we will go with the panelists, and we will have Baljit coming and sharing her story on her journey with Wellness Support Group, and also, her perception on some of the learnings, and especially on exercise, which is the topic for today. So welcome, Baljit.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Baljit. I was asked to share my experiences about exercise. I have been very active in sports from the very early childhood. I represented University of Delhi in field hockey and volleyball, spent more time out on the field than in the classrooms, also participated in NCC. And I found that even coming after leaving India and coming to Canada in '66, I was still very active. And I coached field hockey and archery at the University of Western Ontario in London, Canada. And then I realized from the very early on that success to any kind of physical activity, exercise, or life itself, there are three very important ingredients, and they are a routine, a discipline, and company of like-minded people. And that was all available to me, and I'm really lucky for that reason. But then things changed and the priorities changed. What happened was I knew that physical fitness and exercise is very important, but like when you are young, you can do whatever you want, but then the priorities change because you have family, you want to develop your career, and you want to do other things, coming to a new country and all that stuff. Priorities change, and I don't know where, for how long, the physical fitness and exercise just was dropped out. And I think, I don't know about everybody else, but I find that if anything drops out, if anything has to go, it is taking care of yourself and exercise. That's the first thing to go. But I don't recommend that. I think anybody should do that. The best thing that happened to me, like I had joined physical fitness groups and 24 fitness 24 and all that, but again, the commitment was not there to really go every day and take care of myself. Then came in 2019, COVID-19, and that really changed the whole perspective for me. And I was introduced to ICC Zoom classes. And there I met Dr. Sachin Deshmukh and Lata Anand. And, they introduced us to yoga, exercise all over again. And I really, really thank Dr. Sachin for introducing meditation and exercise, which really changed my whole perspective. Like I was sleeping until 10 o'clock in the morning, would sit up and do nothing concrete, but sit down and watch TV and just waste my time all around and not go to bed until 1 or 2 o'clock. So there's no way I could get up. So Dr. Sachin told me that if you give 21 days of discipline and follow what you really want to do, you will be able to accomplish. First, I thought it was impossible. I cannot get up. But with time, I find that I can get up. I can do exercise with Dr. Sachin 7 days a week. I cannot do much what Dr. Sachin does, maybe about 5% of what he does, but I'm very, very hopeful that I'm going to get better. I'm going to go back. I may not be able to go back to my original, but I will get somewhere with it. And I really thank Dr. Sachin for that. And I also want to thank WSG Group for conducting the wellness support sessions. I think they are wonderful. I really enjoyed the sessions of sleep, heart health, and diet. They give you so much good information that sometimes but you have forgotten. You really don't pay attention to it. And that really brings it back to you, and you start following the same kind of principles. Now, I think with this, I really again would like to thank WSG, Dr. Sachin, for doing all the things that they do wholeheartedly and without anything, any expectations in the back. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Baljit. It's really heartening to see that you have benefited and also some of the wisdom that you shared with us. So, may I now invite Sindhu to come and share her experience.
Namaste, everyone. Sindhu here. Um, to start looking at my journey back with exercise, I was very much sportive kid since the beginning. So here also when I came, I started high impact aerobic exercises for myself to keep me fit. And more so when I gained 30 to 40 pounds of weight during my kids' births. So it was more important for me to lose weight at the time. So what happened after that was after continuing practice of aerobics, which most of us, probably will um, be discontinuing after a prolonged period of time, probably because of something, some ailment happened. So what happened to me was the problem with my knees with high impact aerobics. So with Ayurveda treatment, I was able to get out of it. But at the same time, I was told not to practice aerobics at all. So that put me down into like, okay, what am I supposed to do next now? um, i I could not sit. So this wonderful day, one day, my mom just introduced yoga to me. She goes, just try yoga, maybe you should be you may start liking it. So and then my journey started with yoga. I started liking it, and it was all through Baba Ramdev's videos. I'm talking about 15, 17 years back. And then I started, when I joined ICC, it was Dr. Sachin. And one day we were practicing in the class, he was practicing Manduk Asana. And I'm like, no, this seems like a dream. I mean, who can do that? Manduk Asana, who can do that? So I felt very uncomfortable. But again, these are some of the challenges that came into that, you some of the asanas that you can do. But again, with practice, I was able to get through all these. And plus, um, at this point, I'm at a point where I cannot live without practicing yoga every single day. So that has become a part of my life. Um, and I am back into fitness. I have gotten rid of so many ailments, which I had suffered for quite some time. And yoga also helps you to, because it helps you mentally, right? You go into deep into your mind, to bring that awareness, because yoga is all about awareness. And not to mention only about yoga, in any given practice, whether you are on the treadmill, whether you are doing aerobics, you need to bring the awareness to the body part that you are working on. So that is, I'm a strong believer of that. And that is how I practice yoga, or given any other exercise. And WSG has helped me a lot from past 1 year that I've been attending almost all of its programs, by bringing in all different doctors. Maybe it is related to diabetes, or it is related to diet, exercise. Even one of the doctors mentioned about massaging the body, how many minutes that you can spend just in the shower, just 5 minutes, and what things you can get rid of, and still maintaining a good healthy lifestyle with a healthy diet. So yeah, I had been I just love this group, which is giving out detailed information. Sometimes, we need that push. We know all that, we know to wake up early in the morning, okay, but we don't. So we need that push to start waking up early in the morning, and start our daily activities, and look forward to all these a lifestyle that we have. You look forward with passion. That it's not like dragging yourself off your bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh God, here's another day. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. So you have to turn everything into passion to live this life with a different lifestyle that we have totally forgotten nowadays. It's all about work, 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 and nothing else. So bring your awareness to your breath. That is the first one that I would go for, because that is one of the uh, koshas that has been mentioned in Trita Upanishads regarding our five koshas of the body. So the third, which is the mind, Manomay Kosha, is that where you need to bring the awareness into, so that we can practice on the rest of the two koshas, which are um, the Annamaya Kosha and the Pranamaya Kosha, which are working on the breath, working on the body, and working on the mind. All these three together. That is what I've been taught in yoga. That is what I work with. And trust me, it gives you wonderful consequences that you will be able to, uh, experience and relish throughout your life, or the rest of your life. Thank you so much.
Just wanted to share my experience regarding exercise and yoga, mind, body, meditation. I learned yoga about like 20 years back, and how I came to yoga is triggered from my own suffering dealing with a body pain and back pain. So you cannot believe that until the age of 35, I never knew that what is life without pain. Since childhood, I was just, suffering in the pain, and at the middle of the night, calling my mom, calling my sister to just press my leg so I can sleep. I can go next day to school and I can study something. So I was really, really in a pain. Uh, all the, blood test and everything came out normal, and there is no problem physically, according to doctors and so. But when I came here in USA in 95, and after that, I thought, okay, let me research a little bit more, went to doctor, and some of the doctor said, you have a fibromyalgia. And what is fibromyalgia? Where does it come from? Nobody knows. There's a name of the fibromyalgia, and you are just, they don't know the reason, but the entire body is, whenever I go to the bed, it feels like somebody is sucking my blood. And I could not sleep, even at night also. But there were no options. And doctor said, you have no choice than having a painkiller. Painkiller was not options for me. So I thought there must be some alternative. Then one of the doctor, the back pain specialist, suggested me to do yoga. And I started doing, and I learned, and I became a teacher. And I thought, okay, let me continue. After doing the yoga, even though in a physical fitness level, I was not the pain free. Let me tell you the truth. One day, what happened in Yoga Bharati, I joined the Yoga Bharati. I learned from Yoga Bharati, and they are doing every day sun salutation marathon. So I said, okay, let me participate. And they said, let's see who can do more. And my first goal was I should be number one. So I started doing sun salutation. The first day, I thought, okay, let me do 51 rounds. And I'll goal it about 51 rounds every day or maybe more. So I started doing, and I did about like 25 rounds. And I was like, oh, too much. Then I sat, and next day my hand was not lifting, and I had a lot of pain. I'm like, oh, this is not the thing I want to do. 3 4 days I was in a pain, and you could not believe that I was almost on the stage of giving up. And I like, okay, no, that's okay. After 2 3 days, when my pain reduced, and then I thought, okay, it's okay if I'm not winning, at least let me try. Then I started doing again, like, let me try from 10, 15, 20. And within a week, I went about like 51, because at the end, they were doing 108 sun salutation after 6 weeks, I remember. So I continued all those 6 weeks. I was not the number one, but I was number three. So I started. 51, 60, something like that. And I was doing every day. And the reason I continued 51 round or maybe more, after a week, I see the difference in my body. And not only me seeing, my husband was saying, nowadays you are not asking for tracing my leg and so. I'm like, yes, I'm seeing the difference. So I became, the yoga fan and I started doing yoga and I became a yoga therapist. And now I'm working as a health coach in Stanford Valley Care and associated with many nonprofit organizations like Crack the Wellness Here, ICC, and Yoga Bharati. And I started my own business, Yoga Maze, to hone my mission to help people suffering from pain and lifestyle elements. So I do take private class and work closely with them, understand their need and help them heal. Same thing happened with my husband. My husband was also very much yoga, is skeptical about yoga. And he has 3 herniated discs and he did not want to try yoga. He had a, schedule for cortisone injection. And he said, you do your business and don't talk to me and don't try to persuade me. After back and forth, finally, I succeed in persuading him. And I asked him to give at least 3 months to himself and just see the result. If you don't like, there's no harm, At the end, you can just let go. And then he started doing, and within a month, month is also I'm saying so much. Very soon he started seeing the result in his back, and after that he never stopped doing it. He nowadays he does little bit less, but back and forth he does, and you cannot believe he did not go. And he was bedridden in 2012, about 2 to 3 months. So after doing yoga, he got healed, and he, you know, after 13 or 14, 2013 or 14, I don't remember, he hasn't been any physical therapist, any chiropractor. So it's like, and now he can do the hiking to Mission Peak. So it's like tremendous result, I can say. And people who can think they cannot do yoga, look for yoga therapy classes and go with your well-trained therapist. Look for their credentials. Yoga is not about standing in one leg, but understanding your and exploring your own body. I would say be your own doctor and you know your body better than others, right? So reduce the daily stress because stress is one of the culprit of all lifestyle disease. And I'm very glad that Dr. Sachin is here, Dr. Naresh Bhatt is here with us. And Dr. Naresh Bhatt's talks not only inspiring me, but inspire people how to reverse and prevent the certain lifestyle disease. And I'm pretty sure that you know about him, that in this busy life, Dr. Naresh Bhatt and his wife also, Kusum Bhatt, they're always ready to help to the community. And we are really thankful for this, to being a part of this group. And Baljit ji said, whatever she said, it making sense. Initially everything looks impossible, but once you make your will that, okay, I will do it, there's nothing in impossible. So I just take this word impossible from my diary off. And that inspired my kids too. Thank you so much. I just stop here.
Thank you, Lata. This is once again very inspiring. 3 inspiring talks, okay? And Lata, that was a very wide coverage about your family, yourself, and you've seen both the sides, right? Today you are a teacher, at the same time there's a time then you are struggling, right? So it's a really, really inspiring story, and I'm sure it's going to inspire many others to take charge of their own health, get rid of those problems. And sometimes it's just perseverance, right? So having said that, let us wrap up today. I would like to thank all the 3 participants who came today, all the 3, Lata, Baljit, and Sindhu. Thank you very much for being with us and sharing your stories.